Romania is often overlooked, but it's full of beautiful places, from medieval castles to stunning mountain ranges and amazing cities. It's also home to parts of the Carpathian Mountains, which have more than 30 peaks that are over 8,000 feet tall. In addition to having some of the best food in Europe and some of the friendliest people you'll ever meet, there's no shortage of things to see and do here. Here are some of our favorite places to start your journey, and be sure to check out our travel guide to get even more ideas. 1. Bran Castle. Bran Castle, often linked to the legend of Dracula, is a medieval fortress in the Carpathian Mountains. This imposing structure is actually known locally as Castelul Bran, or simply Bran Castle. No one knows for sure if Vlad the Impaler ever stayed here, but what we do know is that the castle is really beautiful and worth a visit. Located in the small village of Bran, the castle sits high up on a cliff with sweeping views of the rolling hills below. At the very top, you can walk along the ramparts and peer over the edge to see the valley far below. But be careful because it's pretty high up there. Bran Castle isn't the only thing to see in this area. There are several caves nearby where you can explore the underground labyrinth. You can also go hiking or biking through the nearby forest and take in the fresh mountain air. Just be sure to bring a jacket because it can get chilly even in the summer months. If you're looking for something fun to do with the kids, you can also visit the Bran Museum, which features exhibits on everything from local history to mummies. 2. PLOAIE Castle. PLOAIE Castle is a magnificent neo-Renaissance palace in the town of Sinaia, situated at the foot of the Bucegi Mountains. Built between 1863 and 1883, the castle was the dream project of Romanian Prince Charles, who wanted to create a grand residence fit for royalty, and he definitely accomplished that goal. The exterior of the palace is stunning with its white stone facade and red tile roof. But it's the interior that truly wows visitors with its intricate architecture and opulent decor. From the grand ballroom to the royal dining room, every room is more beautiful than the last. And don't forget to check out the art alone. We could talk about this place all day long, but we'll let you discover the rest for yourself. Just make sure to book your tickets in advance so you don't miss out. 3. Corvin Castle. Corvin Castle, also known as Castelul Corvinilor, is a majestic Gothic-style fortress in the town of Hunedoara. This sprawling castle is one of the largest in Europe and dates back to the 15th century. Exploring the castle is like stepping back in time, and it's easy to imagine the knights and nobles who once roamed its halls. The exterior of the castle is imposing with its tall towers and crenellations, but it's the interior that truly steals the show. From the grand staircase to the throne room, every room is more stunning than the last. If you're feeling adventurous, you can even stay in the castle overnight. There are plenty of rooms to choose from, and you're sure to have a spooky good time. 4. Danube Delta. The Danube Delta is a UNESCO World Heritage Site located at the mouth of the Danube River, where it empties into the Black Sea. It's one of the most biodiverse places in Europe and home to thousands of species of plants and animals. Visitors can explore the delta by boat or kayak and see everything from pelicans to catfish. The waters here are so clear that you can see right down to the sandy bottom. The Danube Delta is also home to a number of picturesque villages. The locals here live a traditional way of life, and many of them make their living fishing or farming. Be sure to stop by one of the local restaurants and try some freshly caught fish. 5. Transfiguration Highway. The Transfiguration Highway is a mountain road that winds its way through the southern Carpathian Mountains. It's been named the best road in the world by Top Gear, and it's easy to see why. The views are absolutely breathtaking. The highway is also a favorite among motorcycle enthusiasts, and it's not hard to see why. The twists and turns of the road provide endless opportunities for adventure. Just be sure to drive carefully, because the roads can be treacherous in the winter months. 6. Transalpina Highway. The Transalpina Highway is a mountain road that runs through the Parang Mountains. It's the highest road in Romania and the second highest in the Carpathians. The views from the road are absolutely stunning. You can see for miles in every direction, and the feeling is truly exhilarating. The road is also very popular with cyclists and hikers. Just be sure to come prepared because the weather in the mountains can be unpredictable. 7. Cele Bicazului. Cele Bicazului is a gorge in eastern Romania that's been carved out of the limestone by the Bicaz River over the centuries. The gorge is flanked by towering cliffs and is home to a variety of plants and animals. Visitors can explore the gorge on foot or by bike, and there are plenty of hiking trails to choose from. One of the most popular hikes in the area is the Bicaz Trail, which takes you to the Red Lake. Along the way, you'll see everything from waterfalls to caves. Be sure to bring a camera because the scenery is absolutely breathtaking. 8. Lacul Roșu. Lacul Roșu is a lake in the eastern Carpathians that gets its reddish color from the surrounding vegetation. The lake is surrounded by dense forest and is home to a variety of wildlife, including deer, wild boar, and wolves. Visitors can enjoy boating or fishing on the lake, or they can simply relax and take in the stunning scenery. The lake is also a great place for hiking, and there are plenty of trails to choose from. 9. Vulcanii Noroioși. Vulcanii Noroioși are a series of mud volcanoes in Buzău County, Romania. These unique geological formations create an otherworldly landscape. The crater of each volcano is filled with boiling mud that bubbles and spits, releasing sulfuric fumes into the air. The mud is rich in minerals and is said to have healing properties. Visitors to the area can hike around the volcanoes and see the bubbling mud up close. Some people even take mud baths to experience the healing powers for themselves. 10. Sfinxul și Babele. Sfinxul și Babele is a rock formation in the Bucegi Mountains that resembles the head of a sphinx. The rock formation is said to be over 100 million years old and is a popular destination for hikers and climbers. The Sphinx is located near the Babele Rocks, also known as the Old Ladies. These rocks are a group of sandstone formations that look like wrinkled old ladies. The Sphinx and the Babes offer stunning views of the surrounding valleys and are truly a sight to behold. 11. Sighișoara. Sighișoara is a medieval town in Transylvania that's home to a variety of historic buildings, including the Clock Tower, the birthplace of Vlad the Impaler, and the Sighișoara Citadel. The town is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a popular destination for tourists. Sighișoara is also home to a number of well-preserved churches and monasteries. Be sure to visit the Lutheran Church of St. Mary, which contains a number of valuable works of art. 12. Sibiu. Sibiu is a city in central Romania that's known for its Germanic architecture and rich cultural scene. The city is home to a number of well-known museums, including the Brukenthal National Museum, which houses a collection of art and artifacts from around the world. Sibiu is also home to a number of historic squares, including the Piazza Mare, which is lined with colorful buildings, and the Piazza Mica, which is home to the city's main cathedral. The city was designated the European Capital of Culture in 2007. 13. Brașov. Brașov is a city in Transylvania that's home to a number of historic landmarks, including the Black Church, which is one of the largest Gothic churches in the country. The city is also home to the Council Square, which is lined with colorful buildings and is a popular spot for events and festivals. Brașov is also located near a number of famous castles, including Bran Castle and Rasnov Citadel. Whether you're interested in history, culture, or just want to explore a new city, Brașov has something to offer everyone. 14. Vișcri. Vișcri is a village in Transylvania that's home to a number of well-preserved medieval buildings, including the fortified church of Vișcri, which dates back to the 12th century. The village is also home to a number of traditional Saxon houses, which are made of wood and have thatched roofs. Vișcri is a popular destination for tourists who want to experience rural Romanian life. There are a number of guest houses and restaurants in the village where you can stay and eat like a local. 15. Prahmer. PLOAIE is a village in Transylvania that's home to a number of historic landmarks, including the fortified church of PLOAIE, which dates back to the 13th century. The village is also home to a number of traditional Saxon houses, which are made of brick and have steep roofs. PLOAIE is a popular destination for tourists who want to learn about the history and culture of the Saxon people. So there you have it, 15 of the most beautiful places to visit in Romania. With its rich history, stunning landscapes, and charming towns, Romania is a country that has something to offer everyone. Whether you're interested in exploring medieval castles, hiking in the mountains, or just soaking up the sun in one of the country's many parks, you're sure to have a memorable time in Romania. So what are you waiting for? Start planning your trip today and discover all the beauty that this amazing country has to offer.